Hi all, my name is Isabel Vargas and I am a librarian here at Stanislaus State. Today I'm going to show you how to find peer-reviewed articles in our library databases for your research assignments. I'll also be going over AP citation style and formatting. Before we begin, I want to go over and define what databases, journals, and articles are. So library databases are a collection of journals, articles, and more. Examples of databases are OneSearch, which you'll find at the top center of the library website homepage, PsycInfo, EBSCOhost, Procast, JSTOR, etc. Within databases, we find journals and articles. So scholarly peer-reviewed journals are where articles are published. Journals are published in companies like Elsevier, Sage, Routledge, and in higher education universities like Yale, Duke, and Princeton. Within journals, we find scholarly peer-reviewed articles. So articles are pieces of writing written by experts in the field. Articles contain the article's title, author, abstract, methodology, etc. Articles are found within journals, and articles in journals are found within databases. So now let's go back to the library website homepage, and you can get to this website homepage through the Stan State homepage website. So from here, there's a link at the very top right of the page labeled Library. You're going to click on that link and it's going to take you to the library website homepage. On this homepage, you're going to see this big box that says OneSearch. So this is our main huge database. This is the database that houses over 100 databases. So let's begin. I'm going to start by searching for a couple keywords that are relevant to my research. So let's pretend I want to research something on quotes and families. I'm going to type in those keywords. Make sure when you're searching through any of our databases that you do not search sentences like we usually do in Google. So after typing quotes and families, I'm going to click on search. So after we search quotes and families, we get 19,000 results. So that's a lot of results. And at this point, we probably want to filter down our results to get more to what we're specifically looking for, which are peer-reviewed articles. So on the left side of the screen, in this gray box, you're going to find these different filters that we have. Under Available at Stanislaus, we're going to click on Full Text Online and Peer-Reviewed Journals. So Full Text Online will give us articles that we have full text that we have access to. And for peer-reviewed journals, we're going to click on this one, and it's going to give us articles that have been published under peer-reviewed journals. So that's exactly what we're looking for. And under research type, you're going to click on articles. And at the very bottom, click on apply filters. Now we have 6,000 results. We can limit our results even more by entering a publication date. So in your research, you might find that you're looking for research that has been published in the last recently, like in the last 10 or 5 years. Or your instructor might also ask you to find sources that are recently published. So we can say that we're looking for articles that have been published within the last 5 years. And in that case, we're going to, under the from, we're going to type in 2018. And we're going to click on refine. And this is now going to give us 1,800 results. If you go back up here where it says quotes and families, and you switch your keywords around, or if you change a word, or if you change your mind and you no longer want to do something on quotes and families, but you want to do something on divorce and families, and you switch or you change up your keywords and you click on search, it's going to remove your filters. And you're going to have to go back to your filters and once again select Full Text Online, select peer-reviewed journals, select articles. And so to prevent you from having to do that all over again, if you click on Remember All Filters, it's going to lock your filters in place. So let's look at our results. We have 1,829 results. So we begin now to skim through the article titles, and we'll click on one that we like. So I'm looking at the fifth one here, published under the Clinical Social Work Journal in 2022, and it's titled Long-Term Effects of Occult Childhood on Attachment, Intimacy, and Close Relationships of an In-Depth Interview Study. We click on the article's title, and it's going to take us to this record page here. So to access this article, you're going to click on any of the links under full text availability. Sometimes you might find one link, sometimes you might find 5 links. They should all work and they should all take you to the article. So let's click on EBSCO, and it takes us to the article. From here you can print the article. If you look at the icons on the right of the screen, you can print the article, you can email it to yourself, and this is probably the one that I recommend the most, is emailing the PDF full text article to your email. So under email to, you're going to type in your email, and then under include when sending, click on citation format, and then click on the drop down and scroll down until you find APA 7th edition. So this is going to not only send the full text article to your email, but it's also going to send you the citation of this article, which is super helpful when we're creating our reference page. I will say that 95% of the time the citation is great and it's perfect and it's exactly formatted correctly, and you can copy and paste it to your reference page as long as it looks exactly like what they've created. But there is sometimes that rare time when the database doesn't create the citation completely perfectly, and in that case I do recommend you, if you are copying and pasting citations created by databases, that you double check with your instructor or with a librarian to make sure that those citations are done correctly. And then you click on send. Now back to the articles record from OneSearch that we just looked at. From here, you can also do the same. You can also email the article to yourself. You can get the citation of the article. So if you click on these icons at the very top of the record, you see the citation. Scroll down until you find APA citation, and it created the citation for you. So all you have to do is copy and paste the citation to your reference page. You can email this article to yourself. You can even copy the article's permalink or the link to the article. So even without accessing the full text of the article, you can save it to yourself or send it to yourself, to your email. But I recommend clicking on these links first and saving the article through there. If you scroll down, you're going to see details of the article. So the title of the article here, the author of the article or authors is part of, it's going to show you where this article, what journal this article was published under. So in this case, this article was published under the Clinical Social Work Journal. The date, the volume, and the number, and the pages. So these are very important when it comes to citations as well. And then it's going to show you the subject keywords. So keyword subjects and subject keywords are like hashtags. So if you post something on Instagram or on TikTok and you hashtag a keyword or a word, you click on that hashtag or that tag, it's going to take you to other posts that have that same tag, right? So it's the same with databases here. These are like the articles tags, and if you click on it, you're going to find other articles that also have these same tags. So this is how to view, how to search, how to save, how to get the citation of articles in this huge database, OneSearch, that we searched through the center top page of the library website. If you do have a specific database that you're looking through, or if you want to start looking through databases that are much smaller, you can click on databases A through Z, and it's going to take you to all of our databases. So the one that we just searched, OneSearch, has all of these databases within 170 databases within OneSearch. But we can start specifying by going to even smaller databases. And for this class, under all subjects, we're going to click on psychology. And this is going to give us databases that are recommended for students looking for articles or other sources that have to do with psychology. The most popular psychology database is PsycInfo. It's going to take you to this search page. So very similar to when we're searching in OneSearch, that big database, we only want to search keywords. So let's click search our research topic, quotes and families, and it takes us to the results page. And in this case, we have 331 results, which is much less than the OneSearch big database that we were just in. But it's also a lot more specific to what we're looking for, because now I know that for sure all of these articles have to do with psychology. We're also going to add filters to this search like we did to the previous one. So under Refine Results, we're going to scroll down until we see Limit to Linked Full Text, which is going to give us to all articles that we have access to. And we can also click on Academic Journals, and this is going to give us essentially peer-reviewed articles. And under the publication date, we're going to type in the last 2 years that or the last 5 years that the articles were published, 2018. And then you just click anywhere on the page and it filters it for you. And now we went down to 6 results. So very, very different from the bigger database, but we still get some pretty good results. So for example, the first one is titled Cult Conversion from the Perspectives of Families, Implications for Prevention and Psychological Intervention. We're going to click on the article's title, and it's going to take you to the article's record. So we see the title here, the authors. If you click on the author, it takes you to other articles that the author has published or co-authored. Source, it shows you where this article was published, and it was published under the Psychology of Religion and Spirituality journal, as well as the abstract. So the abstract is very important. The abstract of the article is essentially the summary of the article. So here you'll find more importantly, the results of the article. So like the conclusion, what the article, what it found, what it's about. In this case, these findings have implications for the prevention of cult conversion and clinical and psychosocial intervention. So there, now we know what they concluded and what they found and what their implications. And under subjects, you see these subject terms, keywords that are, as I said, they're like tags. So if you click on it, it's going to give you other articles that have similar tags or the same tags. And it also gives you a bunch of other information like where was this study conducted and what tests and measures did they use, the methodology, the publication type, it was a peer-reviewed journal. So on the right side of the screen, you'll find all these icons where you can print, save, email this article to yourself. So you can print it to yourself, you can email this article to yourself. So under email to, if you type in your email, and under citation format, remember to scroll down and select APA 7th edition, send it to yourself. It's going to send you the article plus the citation of the article. To access the article, refer to these links on the left side of the screen. PDF full text is what I recommend because it's going to give you exactly what that article looks like when it was published. And through this page here, you can also download it to your computer or your laptop and save the PDF for you. Even from here, you can also email this article to yourself and print it as well. And don't forget that you can also cite it through here as well. If you click on this cite icon on the right of the screen and you scroll down to APA 7th edition, it's going to give you the citation of this article, which you can copy and paste to your reference page. Make sure that you're copying and pasting it exactly as it looks. So make sure you keep whatever's italicized in italics. For example, the journal is in italics, and so is the volume number 14. So if we go back now to the library website, and under Research Help, click on Citation Help. If you need more help with creating your citations or APA formatting, I recommend visiting this webpage that will give you more helpful guides and tips on creating those citations. So for example, the APA citation webpage gives you text citations. So this is more of in-text citations. This is if you quote a part of an article in quotation marks. At the very end of the sentence, you need to cite that quotation. So this shows you how to cite those quotations. If there's one author, if there's no author, if there's multiple authors. And then there's also a tab for references. So those citations at the very end. Resources, video tutorials, the writing center, and a note on plagiarism. And lastly, back to this Psych 4310 research seminar class guide that you probably already have a link to access this video. We have everything that I went over in this video is found here. The video you'll find here, and you'll also find the infographic to what is a database, a journal, and an article. And you'll also find my contact information here. So if you have any questions on how to find an article, what words to use, what filters to use, or if you have any questions on APA citations and formatting, I have my contact information here. You can send me an email or you can even make an appointment with me. I hope this video was helpful. Please let me know if you have any questions, and good luck in your research.